next guest is always another regular guest that's always a delight to talk to. And if you've watched, let's say, a movie, a sporting event, any kind of television show for that matter, or our ITTV videos, you've seen our next guest products at work on a regular basis. He is president and CEO of the Tiffen Company. It's Steve Tiffen, his own self. Welcome back into Tomorrow. How are you?
Thanks, Dave. Thanks for having me.
And when the intro, I think, was extremely appropriate because you are so involved in the industry and the ability for people to communicate, and whether it's broadcast or film or otherwise, Steadicams, of course, and just all sorts of equipment, lights. I mean, the lights we're using here in our broadcast booth, the TV lights, all Tiffen products, our tripods, everything, because we know good stuff when we run across it.
You know, as a company, our strategy and our philosophy is to help create the world's greatest images, and that's just not an ad slogan. That's something we live by. So all of our products, whether they be low lights, Domke bags, Tiffen filters, Davis and Sanford tripods, or Steadicam camera stabilizers, are all there to help image makers and filmmakers and creative people create their world's greatest images. And so what's exciting for us is, as a company that's now 75 years old,
and you don't look a day over 50, so that's awesome.
I always loved you. So the exciting part for us has been to do all this great work with these wonderful creative people in Hollywood, and great filmmakers, exciting people that do these just incredible images, tell these wonderful stories, and then be able to take those products and commercialize them to the consumer market so people can use them for their home use, their personal use. And it's really something that we talk about, taking Hollywood technology and putting it in the palm of your hands.
And whoever would have thought that all these incredible images and the ability to help people create these awesome images would also relate in the last many years to radio, because of our use of them as well, but of course because of all the video stuff we do as well. But it has given us the ability to share this same kind of excitement that you have for presenting your images.
This is the single greatest time in the imaging industry in the history of the world.
Wow.
There are more pictures being taken today than ever before in the history of the world.
Very true, and on so many more devices.
Oh my goodness, it's unbelievable. And so that opportunity is really great for companies like us to keep trying to develop innovative new accessories to help people take a better picture and to improve their image, and to find fun ways to give them more creativity, a better way to tell the story that they want, because that's what people are doing today. You know, the saying has still held over all these years. A picture's worth 1,000 words. Yeah. And you have products today like Instagram, an incredible app where people communicate with simply a photograph.
Yeah.
And so the world is just using pictures as a way to communicate, and our goal, our message is to try to get out there and help them take a better picture, improve their image, and help them communicate better.
And you talk about, of course, the ability to take these awesome products that are designed originally for the Hollywood business, for the industry and films and stuff, like Steadicams that a lot of videographers, directors want to use, because they can run up and down stairs, and it's a very fluid, smooth movement, among other things. You see them all the time at football games where they'll run out onto the field to catch some of the action. And now you've been able to take those technologies that you've developed over the years for us consumers to use with our smartphones.
So the iconic shot of Sylvester Stallone running up the steps of the Philadelphia Art Museum and being shot by Garrett Brown, the inventor of the Steadicam, while he was doing that, was the first time ever that someone was actually able to track a running person up a flight of stairs with the camera following completely along the whole way.
See, I never even knew that was the first time.
And
that's pretty cool.
It was actually the second time it was used in a feature film, but one of the most iconic shots that were ever taken, and one that people always recognize of Rocky running up the steps and getting up to the top.
Walking around him as he was cheering.
So these were camera angles you could never get before. And so Steadicam, while it's been out there for 35 years today, it's this incredible technology, and we now have adapted that to one of the newest and most exciting technologies in the imaging world, which is the GoPro camera. Yeah. And GoPro has done an amazing job in the action sports world, in the action imaging world, to be able to give people a creative tool. And we've taken the Steadicam technology that's available in our $60,000 high-end motion picture systems and put it into a $99 Curve, Steadicam Curve. You can check it out at steadicamcurve.com or on Tiffen's Facebook page for Steadicam Curve and see the wondrous things that people can do. It's just being launched here at the show. We showed prototypes of it last year. It's actually now being available and shipped, and we're very, very excited about it.
And of course, we're going to make sure our video crews go by your booth as well to include some of these shots in our CES highlight video. So we'll be sure to include the image and seeing some of these cool things. But that's awesome. I mean, when you take a $60,000 product and make it available for $99 for something like a GoPro, really, there's no excuse for people to not have great images.
Yeah, it's very exciting. And anybody that owns a GoPro, anybody that does any kind of action sports movement really wants to use this because it's an elegant way to hold a GoPro product. It really just works. It has the gimbal stabilization system, and it also locks off and clamps down so that you can hold it if you have a high wind resistance situation. You're in a real high-end action sports area, so you can use it as a handle again for better stabilization.
And for under $100.
Yeah.
I mean, it's almost like you're giving it away when you talk about image stabilization and all that kind of stuff.
Absolutely.
So that's pretty cool.
It's probably one of the most exciting products we have here at the show. We've got a full new line of Domke camera bags and Domke products. We've got new tripods from Davis and Sanford, Tiffen variable neutral density filters. Anybody out there that has a digital SLR that wants to take incredible shots, these cameras are so sensitive to light. So you need multiple neutral density filters to help you manage and adjust the light that comes into your lens. A variable neutral density filter gives you basically from 2 stops to 8 stops of correction in one filter.
Wow.
And so these are some new and exciting products that we brought out this year, and we're really happy about it. Looking forward to showing them here at CES.
We'll have to get Drex over to your booth, too, just upstairs from us here in the South Hall, as a matter of fact, and he will just go nuts. Then the problem will be getting him out of your booth.
We've actually moved to the Central Hall this year.
Oh,
So
are you
yeah,
in
we're in the Central Hall this year.
I'm glad we knew that, so we didn't go looking for you upstairs.
No, we are in the Central Hall this year, and our friends at GoPro move right next to us. So it's kind of fortuitous as we're launching new accessories for their product.
Very cool. Tiffen.com. It's Tiffen. And Steve, as always, a delight to have you on the show. Keep making fun stuff. We love talking about them.
Dave, thank you.
It's our pleasure. We're back with more. Be sure to hit us up at IntoTomorrow.com. We'll link you to Steve's site and all of our guests. And catch the video, ask questions, do whatever it is that you'd like to do as it relates to consumer tech, and we will hear you. Back with more from Las Vegas. I'm Dave Graveline on the Advanced Media Network.